Hello, friends. It is well with my soul. How is it with your soul? I just want to let you know on behalf of Sarah and the whole Two Rivers team how grateful I am and how grateful they are for the continued prayer and support that you all have been offering on behalf of our faith family and our community at Two Rivers. Thank you so much. I mean, I've seen an acceleration of the needs, of the hurts, of the struggles, and of the praises as we see God coming through for people. I've seen an acceleration of that in the last few months. I don't know if you have. I certainly have. And it's manifested itself for us as a prayer team in the volume of requests that we receive through the app, online, or in person in Two Rivers, and from the connection cards as well. Also, we're seeing a lot more from just the relationships that we hold and the trust that we've built with people who are coming to us for prayer and for intercession. So thank you on behalf of Holy Spirit for being obedient and for listening to those opportunities, for continuing to pray before you have an opportunity to interact with someone, and just in the moment when you're with them, and following up and continuing to stay connected after. So thank you guys for that. I remember years ago when we started the prayer team, God gave me this vision and really just this word that if we're going to ask God to rain down, ask Holy Spirit to pour himself out on people, and we want to be part of that pour out with a kind of partnering with him in prayer, then we need to prepare our fields for rain. And I'm starting to see, I don't know if you guys are, but I'm starting to recognize that rain is happening. And what you've done over the last few years is prepare really the fields and prepare your own hearts for the rain of God, for the Holy Spirit pouring out, and for your ability, by staying connected to the vine and filled to overflowing, to offer life and hope to the men and women, and sometimes the boys and girls who come to us and really need prayer for us. So thank you. Thank you for being obedient. Thank you for continuing to stay connected to the vine and being part of God's kingdom move at Two Rivers Church. I want to let you know of something happening this weekend, the 21st of March. This weekend, Pastor Nick is bringing the message, and he's going to be covering towards the end of the Gospel of Mark, Jesus in the garden at Gethsemane. As we prepare for Easter, this is leading up kind of to that story. And at the end of Nick's message, he'll be sharing a call to action for anyone who's part of Two Rivers in person, and probably online for our hosts too, but more importantly for in person. If anyone needs prayer, just wants to pour something out, has something to surrender to God, that he's going to open up the prayer room, or an opportunity for people to come forward, I think, as well, towards the end of his message. If you're serving this weekend as a prayer room partner, or you're in Two Rivers in person, would you be praying with us before and during and even after that portion of our service? And if you are a part of the prayer team, would you be willing just to get ready and to be active participant in that moment when Nick makes that call towards the end of the message? And at the end of the message, the band's going to come up and Sarah's going to sing and lead "It Is Well With My Soul." That's a hymn and a modernization of a hymn that has really meant a lot to me in my story. And so I'm just praying that through the story that Nick tells of Jesus really wrestling with God in the garden, but yet saying, "Not my will, but your will be done," ultimately, that wrestling and that song, "It Is Well With My Soul," that those things would kind of collide, those truths would collide, and that declaration over us as a family, as a community, a church body, would really just collide in a way that Holy Spirit can open some things up for people to really receive what he wants to offer. And I pray right now that God would use you in your preparation and in the moments that happen on Sunday morning to really just be his voice and his hands to those who come into contact with us. Feel free to reach out to me or to Felita on the GroupMe app, or directly if you have any questions about that. Look forward to seeing you Sunday. Bless you guys. So proud of you. Keep fighting the fight and staying pressed in to all the goodness that God has for us.